I hate that I still feel insecure about the girl my husband once lied about. No matter how much time passes, her shadow lingers over our marriage, and I can't shake the doubt he created. Last night, my husband and I engaged in a discussion that unearthed some long-standing difficulties. Over the preceding 2 weeks, I made 4 separate attempts to spend quality time with him after our children were asleep, yet he consistently opted for video games instead. We also recently encountered an issue where his behavior towards our 5-year-old was less than kind, which contributed to his reluctance to spend time with me yesterday evening. I became quite upset, and during our text exchange, he posed a direct question. Did I believe he had ever been unfaithful? My response revived memories of a particular individual from 5 years prior. At that time, we resided in Indiana and had been a couple for 4 years. He made the decision to attend college in Michigan, a 2-hour drive from my family. We relocated, he secured a dorm room, and I would join him on weekends while staying at my mother's house during the week. That September, we discovered I was expecting our now 5-year-old daughter. His dorm setup consisted of a double room, meaning he and his roommate each had their private quarters within a suite, which shared a bathroom with 2 other individuals. One of these individuals had a female acquaintance named Taylor. My husband initially described her as having no other friends and feeling quite isolated. Over the course of a month, I gathered extensive details about her academic major, her hometown, and her various interests. However, upon finally meeting her, I realized she knew almost nothing about me and mistakenly thought I had conceived after his enrollment in college. Furthermore, I learned Taylor had numerous friends and frequented parties every weekend to meet men for casual encounters. My concern wasn't about her conduct, but about my husband's persistent efforts to cultivate a close relationship with her after admitting he found her attractive. I established clear boundaries: no visiting her room, no her in his room, and no dining together in solitude. He disregarded all of these stipulations. They were frequently in each other's rooms and often shared meals alone. Prior to our move to Michigan, an old male friend from high school had visited me at work and joined me for lunch. My husband expressed discomfort about this, prompting me to decline my friend's subsequent invitation for another lunch. Yet, my husband continued his dishonesty regarding Taylor. I even discovered a pair of women's undergarments in his dorm room, which he attributed to me, claiming it was plausible given the shared laundry facilities. Nevertheless, he maintained his deceit about their interactions and her social life. Last night, when he inquired about my belief in his fidelity, I confessed I was unsure. I recounted these past incidents, and his reaction was one of anger, accusing me of dredging up outdated matters. He demanded a simple yes or no answer. He continually evaded the core issue, making remarks such as, "Do you just want to go ahead and accuse me of lying and sleeping with Taylor, and I'm nothing but faithful to you?" Early in our relationship, roughly 6 months in, he had been exchanging messages with a girl named Alex, engaging in emotional infidelity by confiding his desire to be with her. 2 days later, while intoxicated, I ended up kissing a friend's girlfriend, an incident he only learned about 3 years ago. I have apologized repeatedly and actively worked to alleviate his anxiety, yet he has never offered an apology for the Taylor situation. He also fails to offer me comfort when I experience anxiety or jealousy. Instead, he becomes angry and accuses me of lacking trust. I reminded him that he was the one who initiated the conversation about fidelity, and I merely responded truthfully. I explained that I cannot fully move past something he consistently refuses to provide closure on. Despite his evident personal growth since the college situation, he contributes more around the house, manages my emotional days better, and can sometimes be very affectionate. Last night felt like a significant setback. It reopened all the old wounds. I am deeply grateful for your presence on my journey to liberation. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more shocking real-life stories happening around you.